Hi guys, this is Kelsey from The Lost Book Reports, and this is my video review of Skinnydipping by Bethenny Frankel that comes out today, May 1st. First of all, thank you Simon & Schuster for allowing me to review this book. I reviewed the ebook version of the book, and I have to say I've been putting off doing this review for a while, just mainly because I've had very strong feelings about this book, and I just wanted to cool down, and so I have to say that there's kind of two parts to my review, so hang with me. After you hear the first part, wait till the end, it gets better. I need to get this out first. So first of all, this is Bethenny Frankel's first fiction-based book, and I am a huge fan of Bethenny Frankel. She is my idol. I've watched her E! News, like True Hollywood Story. I watched her on The Desperate Housewives of New York. I watched Bethenny Getting Married. Bethenny Ever After I still watch. I love the Skin Girl products. Pretty much anything about Bethenny I've watched and learned, and I've read her other books. And one thing about Bethenny, she's always been very honest about her growing up and how she got to where she was. So when I heard that she was writing a fictionalized novel, I said, sure, why not? I'll read this. So this is where I get confused. Skinnydipping is just basically Bethenny Frankel's life, but fictionalized. That's it. And it's not even kind of like how Lauren Conrad, her series, is based off what she did, her reality show. It's about 4 girls in a reality show. That's what she was, 4 girls in a reality show. But there's parallel differences. You don't really, what's happening in her book isn't stuff that happened in her life for the most part. So Bethenny did like the complete opposite. She took everything that happened in her life for the most part. I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff that is added, and just wrote a book about it and then changed the names. So Faith is Bethenny, and that was really hard because I couldn't even distinguish Faith as her own character. I kept distinguishing her as Bethenny. I mean, from the beginning, Faith goes from New York to LA to become an actress, and she skips her graduation to go to this flight, and she meets a production assistant. Bethenny went from New York to LA to become an actress, missed her graduation, met a production assistant, or met a producer on the plane, and became a production assistant. I mean, word for word. She finds a dog and names it Muffin. She has a dog who she found named Cookie. She's owning a vegan muffin business. She owned a vegan cookie business. I mean, Bethenny was on Martha Stewart Apprentice. She goes on to the Sybil Hunter Apprentice-like show. It's all very, very, very similar. So, as someone who's already read this from Bethenny, seen this from Bethenny, heard this from Bethenny, it was frustrating. I wanted something new. I wanted something different. So I don't understand why. I mean, like, I feel like Bethenny's a very honest person. Bethenny's very intelligent, so I feel like I call bullshit on this for her. I mean, really? Like, why would... I don't get that. I just don't understand why she would have done that. I mean, I almost feel like someone came up to her and said, you need to write now a fictionalized novel, and I hope she was like, oh, I'm not a writer, or like that's not me, and they said, oh, just write what you know, and she wrote what she knew. I'm very, like, this is my calm voice about it, I'm very frustrated about that, because I don't understand why she did that. Now, on the other hand, the book in general is a fairly well written book. The story is entertaining. I mean, there's stuff that obviously is probably fictionalized, and it's entertaining. It's told in part 1 in LA and part 2 in New York. I almost kind of wish that it was book 1 LA, book 2 New York. I enjoyed part 2 more than I enjoyed part 1. I understood why she had a part 1 for part 2, but it just, as one whole book, it didn't mesh well for me. But it's hilarious. I mean, it's Bethenny's humor all the way. So I absolutely enjoyed it. It's a great read. I don't not recommend it. The thing is I think if you're a fan of Bethenny and you're expecting a new thing from her, you're not going to get it. And so that's what kind of sucks, I guess. But besides that, I mean, it's a good book. I would not go buy it. If you're a fan, I mean, I'm still gonna go buy it. If you're a fan of her, you'll have another piece of hers to own. And if you're never heard of Bethenny and you're just looking for a good read, it's a great, nice, light, inspiring read. And that's about it, really, I have to say about it. It comes out today. Yeah. Have a great week, and I'll see y'all soon.